get back to one of our top stories. What exactly happened after the testimony of Anju Gupta today, and what implication that might have for Mr Advani and for further investigations into the demolition of the Babri Masjid. We have a special debate now. Prakash Javadekar, spokesperson of the BJP, is joining us, as is Manish Tiwari, spokesperson for the Congress party, and also Mr Anupam Gupta is joining us, former counsel for the Lee Behance Commission. Mr Javadekar, let me just start with you. The statement that we've heard from Anju today essentially seemed to be contradicting what LK Advani has been saying all this time. She said that he was not in any way depressed, he was quite euphoric. So how would you respond to that?
No, basically I was there on the podium on 6 December 1992. So I have seen with my eyes. So I have seen exactly what she is saying. I have seen something very different. So let me tell you, this is a legal process. And legal process, she is one of the witnesses out of 40 witnesses. So she has deposed, now she will be cross-examined. The truth will come. And I am very sure that NDTV will also have that restraint to wait for the judgment, because it is the judge who will be deciding the case, not you or me.
Absolutely.
So let her depose. Yeah.
Absolutely. We'll wait for the final judgment to come out on this. We are trying to figure out what the immediate reaction is going to be of Mr Advani or the BJP or anyone else. Before I come to Manish, Mr Gupta, do you want to just let's just put this into perspective if we can. The Lee Behance Commission has the Lee Behance Commission spoken to her before? These are statements that she's been making for a while, aren't they? Or is there something radically different today?
Quite true. Anju Gupta testified before the Lee Behance Commission as well, way back in 94-95. That testimony was preceded by an affidavit filed before us, followed by her examination. And even that examination or testimony before the Lee Behance Commission would, in a broad and general way, nail the lie of Mr Advani. What exactly she has said today, and whether it matches in every material or specific particular with what she testified before the commission, I can only adjudge after I have seen and compared the texts of both the testimonies. But I would appraise her testimony either before the commission or before the CBI court today as being of the highest evidentiary significance in view of her position as the personal security escort of Mr Advani.
Okay,
her testimony
Manish
falls in the category of...
Can I just get Manish in, and then I'll just come back to you in a minute, sir. Manish, you heard what the testimony has been. You also heard Prakash Javadekar saying he was there and it was completely different to whatever Anju Gupta seems to be remembering.
No, Vikram, I think there are two distinct issues out here. The first issue is the legal process which is continuing. You had the Lee Behance Commission which came to certain conclusions, and you have the criminal cases which have now been continuing, unfortunately, for the last 18 years in the Raebareli court, with various adjournments being sought and various stays being given by different courts at different points in time. But the larger question is the entire Ram Janambhoomi movement played itself out in the public arena from 1985 to 1992. From 85 to 92, Mr Advani and his co-travelers were very clear that their explicit intention was to demolish the Babri Mosque and build a Ram temple out there. So therefore, in the eyes of public opinion, they have already been convicted of probably delivering the most grievous blows to Indian pluralism and Indian secularism. It is later that they changed their stand and said that, we'll go by whatever verdict the court gives. But if you replay all the tapes, especially from 1988 to 1992, it becomes very evident that the single objective which they had in mind was to whip a kind of a hate hysteria around the Babri Masjid in Ayodhya.
Okay.
Tuba.com